Dogs have been used by law enforcement for more than a century, tracking fugitives, sniffing out drugs, and more recently, serving as ambassadors. As Emerson Lehman discovered in Waukesha County's Lake Country, one K-9 is also a therapy dog, providing emotional support and addressing the mental health needs of first responders.
As the old saying goes, dogs are a man's or woman's best friend. Playing fetch on the farm, a swim in the lake, or enjoying a favorite treat. K-9 Tesla is a black lab who, as you can see, loves to do all those things.
Go see him. Let's go.
But it's her day job that really makes this pup shine.
Tesla is essentially the manifestation of a promise for us as a department to make sure that we take care of our people and the people we're charged to serve.
Matt Herder is the assistant fire chief with Lake Country Fire and Rescue.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
He also serves as Tesla's handler.
She has a good gig. Her days are pretty cool.
Let's go.
Tesla acts as an ambassador for the department, serving 7 different communities in Lake Country. She makes visits to area businesses, schools, and nursing homes, providing a sense of joy and, when needed, comfort.
We've worked so long to get her to where she is, but it's constantly reinforced by how people react to her and what she does for them.
A fully licensed therapy dog, she also serves as an ambassador for a very important topic in the fire service today: mental health.
I'm an interesting generation in the fire service. I came into it essentially when my bosses were people who were retiring and were part of early Vietnam, late World War II type people.
Herder says while those who came before him were heroes for their work, their well-being was never really a topic of discussion.
30 years ago, it wasn't even a consideration. This is what you signed up for. If you can't handle it, quit. Go and drink if you got to get rid of it.
Craig Childs, a police and public safety psychologist, echoes that message.
It's much more the rub some dirt on it mentality and kind of suck it up, and you don't have to talk about these types of feelings. Just keep moving and it'll go away.
Child says the last 15 years have seen big improvements over how the industry handles mental health.
There's been much more awareness and recognition of things like burnout and addressing divorce rates, alcoholism, suicide rates, and starting to acknowledge that mental health is an important factor in these throughout the career. So departments are much more open now to mental health services.
Those services can range from counseling and support groups to the furry, 4-legged friend wandering the Lake Country fire stations.
Good girl.
Police and fire, any public safety position at this point, it's difficult. The amount of trauma that these individuals are exposed to is sometimes unfathomable. When Tesla comes along, you see that just happy, smiling dog face, and it's amazing the barriers that break down.
Breaking down the barriers is exactly what Herder hoped his partner would do, providing emotional support for the men and women who gear up every day and the communities they serve.
Everybody's petting her and they're bringing her into their office, or she's getting to come out and do rig checks with the members that are on the floor. But when you're really out there and when you're really at one of those events where it matters and when you really have that emotion coming out, that's when you see how she's going to perform. And it's been truthfully nothing short of incredible.
It's a feeling Herder hopes other departments will replicate. Several have requested his assistance in implementing similar programs in their communities, something Child says is promising.
The amount of people that she can reach, not only within the department, but outside in the community, it's tough to replicate with any other type of addition of equipment or trucks or safety gear. And it's such a tremendous resource then for Lake Country to have a dog like that in Tesla.
A resource with big eyes and a wagging tail, making a positive impact everywhere she goes.
It's so incredible how she does and the level at which she performs on a daily basis when it really matters. Around here is easy. Everybody loves her. She's at work, kinda.